Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. Happy New Year. Happy 2019 Aquarius. This monthly tarot reading for January 2019 is for anyone with an Aquarius sun, moon, ascendant, God bless you Mickey, north node, or a stellium in Aquarius, which would be 3 or more personal planets. If this doesn't resonate for you, maybe you can watch one of the other videos in the other signs if you know where those planetary placements are. I am doing a $1 a minute special till the end of January 2019 for all patrons, not just new ones. And you'll find the information below in the memo. Thanks so much for everyone who's been sharing and liking and subscribing. Thank you. Let's see what Spirit has for our Aquarians and Aquarian-centric people. January 2019. We've got movement. Boy, we need movement because a lot of us suffered greatly last year. Many, many things that weren't pleasant to experience, but we experienced them nonetheless to activate us and to grow. So, in the past 3 weeks to 3 months, we see there was swift action. Some of you did a lot of traveling or did some traveling. Some of you met someone you fell in love. For others of you, this was news that came to you rather rapidly, and it was news you were waiting to hear about work or a social situation. It is an 8, so that is the number of grounded energy and stability. The wands do imbue fire, okay? So they have a high energy, inspiration, passion, creativity. It is the divine masculine energy, the allspark of life. Maybe some of you found out you were conceiving, you had conceived, excuse me, or some of you delivered a baby, or news that you were getting engaged, or someone close to you did. This is great news for celebrating for you. And the ground is fertile, calm water, so your emotions are stable from this experience. Number of wands here, let's see. Okay, so this would involve, if this is a person in your life with the Knight of Wands. Again, the Knights are action. They are fiery. But this Knight is the Knight of Wands. He does embody fire. So he's very passionate and charming. He stirs things up. He enters a room. He's the life of the party, or she. And I would say this is someone between 18 and 35. They could be a little older if they are very young at heart or in their mind. And this would be involving this person. So whoever this is with work or a social situation, the conception of a baby, engagement, announcement, this male or female would be it. And this is a very spiritual journey for you too. I always like to include with the wands inspiration, spirit, okay, your intuitive senses. Now he's very empowered here. And there's something going on that he's charging. He's charging at something. So for some of you, you will be moving. And this usually does indicate a change of residence or a change of a job. It could be a change in a relationship, a change in a status that you have. Maybe it's even a change for a vocation or trade that you have, or salary. All right, but it's definitely energy going forward. Now, if this isn't someone who's involved in the situation or influencing the situation with you, this is you. This is the energy that you need to take on and embody. This Knight has action, like I said, great ideas, and he has a great form of diplomacy, or she, and they're ready to go forward with whatever this is because you want to feel very empowered, and this will be very transformative. You see with the salamanders here, dear Aquarius. So we do have some transformation going on here. So for some of you, if it isn't about moving or changing jobs, because this is a general reading for a social situation, it could be you. That you are getting more in touch with your spiritual side, or you're going on an adventure, a journey within yourself, which is kind of nice. People always look for something outside of themselves without remembering and realizing everything is within you. And everything that you will manifest into your life comes from within you. You know, and then we have with the 3 of Wands. So this is a nice card. This is that Aries energy, you know, and you're air, and this is all fire. So air feeds fire. It really gets things going. So this is energy that's saying you've established yourself in something in your life right now. All this yellow, very, very empowering, very empowering. Even the aura is empowering. You've got the wands established, 2 of them. You've done some work with the situation, but there's more work to do before your ships come in. You're waiting. You could see them in sight, like they're at the harbor coming in. but they're not there yet. And the ground isn't very like fully fertile. I would like to see more growth and greenery there. It's like there's some patches there that need to be filled in. So these might be things within yourself that you need to work on, Aquarius. All right, progress, that's you, progress. Forward thinking, genius ideas coming out of the blue. Knowledge, wisdom. And in the lower vibration is being the know-it-all, being commanding, forceful. You want to evolve those vibrations right out of you. So doing that work, feeling grounded and stable. If this is about a relationship or a work situation, then you know that the seeds have been planted, things are growing here, and you've got some more work to do for it to come into fruition for you. You know, again, you have like here, this is for me with all these wands and then the cups, is definitely something spiritual. Maybe people in spirit you're communicating with, or contacting, or asking for help, your angels, your guides, loved ones and friends that have crossed over. Getting in touch with your own intuition. And you know, we came off of 2018, which was an 11 vibration, which is a master number, the first one. And it's about mastering your intuition. So hopefully you started working on that and you're starting to see the energy from that. You have, you know, some ripples going on here. So it's not like it's a raging emotion, but we do have some soft rippling, so something's stirring within you. Maybe you don't even know what it is yet, and you have to dive deep into yourself to figure that out about yourself or this person, place, or situation. I have to say, though, with the seeds planting and moving forward, and 2 becoming a 3, the page, this could be the birth of a child for some people, too. But this is in your foundation, so I've been asking for a card of clarification. Because like I said, as a general reading, you know, you're reading for whomever's watching and it may not resonate with them. And sometimes 1 or 2 cards might just make the story come together for you, like a puzzle. So let's see if we could get some clarity for our Aquarians for 2019 January. Let's see what we have. I feel like going with this card. Oh, 9 of Cups. How, again with the Cups, Aquarius. So, emotions. You've got all this wand energy and the cups, so you have fire and water. That could be very steamy, but very boiling. It could just be something like creating, like water boiling, like that rippling effect like I was talking about. Something is stirring up within you. And this is something you've been wanting and wishing for and longing for. Now with the 9, it's an ending. So we'll say that with the energy in January, whatever you've been hoping and wishing for, to fulfill these cups with the pleasures you desire will be coming into form. And you did work on bringing them here. And you're remembering that the cups are pleasures. That's, I feel loved, I feel blissful, I feel joyful, I feel happy. These are things money can't buy. Yet sometimes a material thing will give us that joy and pleasure. But it's having all your cups filled in every aspect of your life. And I see the little bee here. And you know, bees are great architects. And they work in tandem with other people, other bees, I should say. So let's say that you are the architect of all of these cups being filled. You create that which you desire. And there are many times that you need to work in tandem with others to create this, like honeycomb, if you will, of little pockets filled with everything that you want, like each of these cups, all filled with your desires. Coming down on the reading now, you know, people look at this and say it's bleak, the 5 of Cups, but you have to go with the energy that it is. These are all very, very good cards. The way everything is laying out in this story, it's not badly aspected, and I don't like to use that term. But let's just say, because I like to read everything in a positive, even if it doesn't seem too happy. Look, you've suffered some sort of a loss or grief or disappointment. Maybe something didn't work out the way you wanted, and it might not have been anything major. It may have been you didn't get that job or that raise, you know, you didn't get your grants for school, you failed your classes, or whatever you were writing didn't get published, that relationship didn't work out. Okay, enough. 5 energy, we talk about the energy of the 5, highly dynamic, right? Of all the single digits, the most dynamic. Everything that's happening right now is the result of your past. So in order to go to the future, just concentrate on right now. Be grateful for what you have, even though these cups are spilled and you're like suffering a loss or grieving, even if it's a person that you loved who crossed over. And my heart goes out to you. Pray for them. Pray to them, They are still with you in your life, even though they're not in the scene. There is something going on in the unseen for you. So if this was a relationship that kind of went south and didn't work out for you, or a job or whatever this is, it didn't work out, there's an opportunity that it can come back again, or a better opportunity than that person, place, or thing coming back to you. So be very careful what you're creating with your emotions, you know, the cups. You want to focus your emotions on positive things. A little bit of rippling, not really anything major here. This solid bridge taking you to your happily ever after right now. It's not forever and ever, but right now. So in January, what's crowning this reading is keeping your focus of your heart center, your emotions, because you're so much in your head, Aquarius, keeping your heart into a loving place of desire instead of fear and lack, or even judgment, harsh words, thoughts that just are not healthy for you. Especially you need to keep your mind open to the things coming from the universe that are happy and joyful. You are the 11th house of hopes, wishes, and dreams. Groups, organizations, other people, humanity, and humanitarianism. So keeping your thoughts in that higher form will always bring you the best outcome. Now, I know as humans we stumble and fall, we fall off the wagon. Get back on the wagon. And just remember, this is a phase that is passing. Thank the energy for what it is and process it, and just know it is a part of what's happening right now in your storyline, but it doesn't define your life, and it is not your story completed. You have many more chapters to go through. And what's coming in the next 3 weeks for the month of January? Let's see. So this could be a young person again. You know, these could be two young people, boy or girl. This would be a water sign, right? Our Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, if you have something going on in the foundation with this child, if you have some concerns, worries, doubts. I really feel your wishes are coming true. So leave it in a positive way, or it's the birth of a child. Now, here we have again, this is a child up to 18, boy or girl, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe someone that you're concerned with. Now, they could be over 18. Maybe they have a very young outlook on life, or this child is also very quick-witted and sharp, very kind of logical, you know, like maybe you are very no-nonsense, you know, you don't get all mushy-gushy over things, neither does this child. They've got something to say to you, something to tell you, and maybe they're a little worried about it, you know, to move on. But this is all part of the story for you right now. If it is not a child in your life, like I said, with this message to bring you, to clear the air, and it will be empowering for them, because see this brownish color, it's not very healthy for them. There's something that they need to say and bring out to you. If it isn't a child or person involving in this situation, or that you can make sense of with this, hi Ash, hi sweetheart, maybe this is your energy, that you need to be childlike, open and innocent, logical, methodical, accepting, able to communicate without the sword down. You're able to communicate, and you want some clarity here on this situation, whatever's coming up. You know, it's not just one thing. It could be a few things going on with you in January. We don't always have just one thing as a major event. There could be a few things. But we know we want you to clear the air. We want you to speak your truth, but please be kind, not sarcastic, and don't cut this person like a razor with your words. Be very careful of your thoughts too. Keep them in a higher place. That sword is forged with balance, okay? And you know that it's got to be swift and true, but it doesn't have to be mean or harsh. So even if these words are coming at you and you're up for your defense, be the more diplomatic person in the situation. And even if it doesn't come out the way you wanted it to, that person is going to walk away seeing your dignity and grace. And you could be a lesson to them. So I'm also going to pull an oracle card. I've been pulling one for everyone. This is from The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I got this for Christmas from my son Grant and future daughter-in-law Molly. Thank you. And let's see what Spirit has some added advice or an extra blessing for our Aquarian-centric people for January 2019. I love this deck because it is an affirmation. And it is just like the Rider-Waite Tarot. All the cards are the same. However, she gives you an affirmation of the card, what you could say to empower yourself. And that's like what I do at readings. I want to deliver the most positive message that I can for you. Let's see. Oh, this one. All right. Oh, again, look at this. Page of Water. Page of Cups, again, flanking your hopes, wishes, and dreams. This could be two girls coming together in your life, two young women. I know usually typically they say this is a male child if it's born a male child, but I think here with your hope, wishes, it could be two girls coming together. I don't know if you have twins or you have two daughters or your daughter and her friend, but it's your hopes, wishes, and dreams, or even hers and her foundation. And there's a lot of intense spirituality going on here. There's a lot of psychic ability in this situation with all these cups and these two people. And for some of you, if it is a boy and a girl, your hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. Again, it's, general readings. All right, so let's find our Page of Water. Oh, okay. It says open-heartedness, childlike innocence and curiosity, beginning of intimacy and relationships, playfulness, cheerful optimism. I open my heart fully is the affirmation, allowing myself to feel childlike, wonder and innocence. All adventures lead me where I need to go. Love awaits. Life is a delightful dance, and I am here to frolic and play. I am ready with a big smile, and I have on my dancing shoes. So I really feel there's some interchange. If this is an engagement between two people, a birth announcement, a wedding, the actual birth of two people, and it could be girl, boy, girl, girl, it doesn't matter. Boy, boy, I don't judge. It is the way the world is. And there's always a cup to be filled for joy, happiness, and bliss. So I do wish this for you, dear Aquarius. So I hope this does give you some help, guidance, and peace. I wish you a wonderful, happy, healthy, prosperous new year. And have a great January and celebrating your birthday too for any of our January Aquarians. As always, I wish you the best.